Track 10, Secure Solutions. This one is, I suppose it's the most immediate one. It's even more immediate than track 5 in the sense of composing it. I was at my desk and I was playing around with, fidgeting with a battery charger and a battery, and the battery, if I scraped the battery along this charger, it just made this kind of it's a complex sound. It appeals to me that the sound is not a simple sound. It's got different parts to it, and I enjoyed it so much, that sound and the little colours that form that sound, that I just made 1 minute of me drawing this battery kind of across the mechanism, and that's it. It's like the most minimalist thing ever, just that sound for 1 minute. And yeah, I think it's something about it that I like, that repetitive thing. I think this track is sort of a celebration of that feeling, the feeling of working on something with value and working on something hard and chipping away at something, which is sort of, I think this is a universal need. I think all people need to have this feeling that you've tried something, you've achieved something, you've worked hard at something, and that's kind of a really simple recipe to kind of happiness. And that's what the track is about. That's what the music is about. The title is from G4S. I will name them because I'm sure they're big enough that they don't care about me. G4S, that's their tagline, I think. So G4S is a private security company, and they have this tagline, Secure Solutions, which just sounds sinister to me just straight away. I think private security companies make me nervous because there's something makes me nervous about private security companies, that they can kind of pretend to be the police. Obviously not literally pretending to be the police, but they can act as though they are treated, the public can treat them as though they are the police, if that makes sense. And I think there's something that spooks me a little bit about that. There's another sort of a sillier story I tell. There's some, not G4S, some private security company in Cluj. We were just sitting in a restaurant, and these guys drove up in a private security van, whatever the company was, double parked like in the middle of a main road, right in the middle of this main road, jumped out the van, two big guys jumped out the van, ran down the street somewhere, and we just carried on eating our meal, whatever, just looked at this double parked car. This is the thing I'm talking about, that they were allowed to double park. They felt empowered to just leave the car wherever they fancied, Went down the street, and then a few minutes later they came back, high-fived, and got back in the car and went off. And I was just thinking, what have you fellas just done? Yeah, so that's what that one's about.